The story of Guinness. A cultural icon, Guinness is more than just a beer. It's a cultural phenomenon, a symbol of Irish identity, and a global ambassador for the art of brewing. For over 260 years, the iconic Black Stout has been crafted at St. James's Gate in Dublin, Ireland, a place that has become hallowed ground for beer lovers worldwide. But Guinness's influence extends far beyond its rich, creamy pints. It's a story of innovation, tradition, and cultural impact that has left an indelible mark on the world. Let's dive into the history of Guinness, the fabled porters and stouts that made it famous, and how it became a cultural icon. The birth of a legend, St. James's Gate. The story of Guinness begins in 1759, when a bold and visionary man named Arthur Guinness signed a 9,000-year lease for a dilapidated brewery at St. James's Gate in Dublin. The lease, which cost him 14s a year, was a gamble. But Arthur believed in the potential of his craft. He started brewing ale, but it was his decision to focus on porter, a dark, hearty beer that was gaining popularity in London that would change everything. Porter was a beer for the working class, rich, flavourful, and filling. Arthur Guinness saw its potential and began brewing his own version, using roasted barley to create a deep, dark colour and a unique, slightly bitter taste. By the late 18th century, Guinness had perfected its signature stout, a stronger, creamier version of porter that would become known as Guinness Extra Stout. This was the birth of the black stuff that the world knows and loves today. The rise of the porter and stout Guinness porters and stouts quickly gained a reputation for their quality and consistency. The brewery's location at St. James's Gate was ideal, with access to the pure waters of the River Liffey and a steady supply of barley and hops. Arthur Guinness and his descendants invested heavily in brewing technology, ensuring that every pint of Guinness met the highest standards. By the 19th century, Guinness had become the largest brewery in Ireland and one of the most successful in the world. Its porters and stouts were exported to England, the Caribbean, and beyond, earning a loyal following wherever they went. The beer's distinctive flavour, creamy head, and rich velvety texture made it a favourite among drinkers, while its reputation for quality and craftsmanship set it apart from other brews. Guinness and Irish culture. Guinness didn't just become a beer, it became a symbol of Irish culture and identity. In a country known for its storytelling, music, and resilience, Guinness was a source of pride. It was the beer of the working class, the drink of poets and revolutionaries, and the lifeblood of the Irish pub. The phrase, "A pint of plain is your only man," from Flann O'Brien's poem, The Workman's Friend, captured the deep connection between Guinness and the Irish people. The brewery at St. James's Gate also played a vital role in the community. It provided jobs, supported local farmers, and even built housing for its workers. Guinness was more than just a company. It was a cornerstone of Dublin's economy and culture. Guinness goes global. Guinness's popularity grew, so did its reach. By the 20th century, Guinness was being brewed and enjoyed on every continent. The brand's iconic harp logo, inspired by the Brian Boru harp, became a symbol of quality and tradition. The ritual of pouring the perfect pint, a two-part process that takes 119.5 seconds, became a global phenomenon, celebrated in pubs from Dublin to Tokyo. Guinness also became a cultural ambassador for Ireland. It was the beer of choice for writers like James Joyce and Samuel Beckett, who mentioned it in their works. It was the drink of celebration at St. Patrick's Day parades around the world. And it was the beer that brought people together, whether in a cozy Irish pub or a bustling bar in New York City. The science and art of brewing Guinness. What makes Guinness so special? It's a combination of tradition, innovation, and attention to detail. The beer is brewed using 4 simple ingredients: water, barley, hops, and yeast. But it's the roasting of the barley that gives Guinness its distinctive colour and flavour. The use of nitrogen, rather than carbon dioxide, creates the beer's creamy head and smooth texture. The brewery at St. James's Gate is a marvel of engineering and craftsmanship. It's a place where tradition meets innovation, where centuries-old techniques are combined with cutting-edge technology. Every pint of Guinness is a testament to the skill and dedication of the brewers who have worked at St. James's Gate for generations. Guinness. Today. A living legacy today. Guinness is more than just a beer. It's a cultural icon. Thus, Guinness Storehouse at St. James's Gate is Ireland's most visited tourist attraction, drawing millions of visitors each year. It's a place where people can learn about the history of Guinness, explore the brewing process, and, of course, enjoy a freshly poured pint. But Guinness's influence extends far beyond the brewery. It's a brand that has embraced diversity, inclusion, and social responsibility. From its Bow Made of More campaign to its support for local communities, Guinness continues to be a force for good in the world. Why Guinness matters. Guinness is more than just a beer. It's a story. It's the story of Arthur Guinness and his bold vision. It's the story of a brewery that became a cultural icon. And it's the story of a beer that has brought people together for over 2 centuries. So the next time you raise a pint of Guinness, take a moment to appreciate the history, craftsmanship, and culture that went into making it. Whether you're sipping it in a Dublin pub or enjoying it at home, you're part of a story that's been centuries in the making. Sláinte.